Broadcasting live Saturday afternoon, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Aramis Ramirez, a big hit clutch player. Today we'll watch him. Miller Park, this is the home of the Brewers and a good yard for hitters. Starting pitcher, it's going to be Chris Narveson. So Steve, got to be conscious of key things. What are those things in this Oakland lineup?
Chris Narveson on the hill, a guy that's been a little bit of a late bloomer, starting to figure out what he is as a pitcher. When his command came along, so has his success. Working ahead on the count is critical.
Here's the lineup for the A's. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, it's amazing what happens when a guy gets a chance to play. And Josh Reddick, once he got traded, had got that opportunity to be an everyday player, and he didn't disappoint, putting up huge numbers.
And it's Coco Crisp leading off the game. Taps this one foul off to the left. Here's the pitch. That is a strike. Crisp, good contact hitter. He'll try and bat on ball here.
Well, right there, you can just tell that the hitter was absolutely fooled on that pitch. Nothing you can do. You try to reach out and just put it in play, but he swung through it.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him. Now we'll take a quick look at the Brewers. Here's how they line up defensively. And scouting those fielders, John.
Came up as a third baseman, moved to left field, and Ryan Braun has made himself, through hard work, one of the best left fielders in the game of baseball. Great throwing arm, great instincts for a guy that hasn't been out there too long.
First pitch to him, a curveball, swung on and missed 0-1. Nobody really knew what the Brewers were capable of offensively. They had lost Fielder to free agency. Didn't lose any pop, though, in their bats. They finished with the most home runs in the whole National League. Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down.
Well, K-Cam's going to show us this 12-6 curve. Let's get a better look.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes batting the 2 down. And for the Brewers, power-wise, it wasn't just one guy who stepped up to replace Prince. Really, their whole team played a part in that, Steve.
Well, that's right. Everyone from their core group to some new faces they brought in. They're going to have to find a way to do the same thing with their pitching staff now if they're going to compete moving forward.
He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. So Chris Narveson gets them 3 up, 3 down. He gets through the first inning without allowing a hit. So the first chance for the Brewers. They're coming right up. And out on the mound, we'll see Tom Malone. He's starting for Oakland. Well, Steve, Milwaukee hitters, what's he thinking about?
Well, for Tommy Malone, it's all about hitting his spots. He doesn't have an overpowering fastball. He needs to locate his pitches, and then he gets a little bit of cutting action on that fastball to keep the hitters off the center of the bat.
Bottom half of the first inning underway. It's an 0-1 count.
Now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I'm looking for him to go to the curveball and try to punch him out.
Swung on and hit. This one to Crisp. That's one away. Lineup set for this one. Ron Renick's going to do it this way. Scouting pick, John. Who are we looking at today?
We got to show some love for the tall guys, Gary, even though you and I aren't one of those. But Corey Hart is a guy you have to watch. He has unbelievable power. But what he does have, too, is surprising speed for a player.
There's a swing and a ground ball. Sizemore. 2 away. And for the A's of the postseason, you think back to some of the defensive miscues. But overall, they played it really well. Took a Cy Young and an MVP to beat them in Game 5.
And how rocky was the Coliseum during that series? I mean, for a while, it looked like they would be unbeatable at home with their walk-off dramatics. What a classy showing from the crowd to give them a standing ovation after they were eliminated in Game 5 of the ALDS. Amazing.
Braun swings and misses, and the count is even. Here it comes. Here's a strike, bottom half of the zone, 1-2 now.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
A line drive toward short. And he bobbles this thing. And he can't recover in time. That's going to go as an error. Now we'll take a quick look at the A's, how they're taking the field defensively. Any picks, John?
Well, if you're trying to score from second on a single, you better make sure it's not hit the Yoenis Cespedes. This guy has an absolute rocket for an arm, and if you think you can trick him by running on him, you better think again. You're going to be out.
A swing and a miss. Ramirez, strike one. Here's the pitch. Strike two, and Ramirez will be a contact hitter now.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch, he just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Ground ball towards second. Oh, what a wild throw. Corey will get the RBI chance. 10 years in the big leagues. Doesn't seem that long ago he started. On at second, Ramirez. Ron's got third. And Hart. Ooh, he got it. Hit is way out of here. Milwaukee's on the board. And bingo, just like that, it is 3-0. Wow, a 3-run shot, the first runs we've gotten on the board.
Well, right now for the Brewers, they've played their brand of baseball, guys, and have gotten their offense the chances they needed to get out in front. Now they want to keep it going and extend the lead.
Lucroy taking the called strike. And the bat speaking early here, guys. Quite a boost of confidence right now for this lineup.
A boost of confidence for the lineup, but the pitcher has to be rattled right now thinking, how can I get out of this inning?
And, John, where focus is extremely important, try and close out the inning as best he can. Give his own offense a shot. Good spot for the cutter that time. 1-2.
Well, just way out in front of that cutter.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it's through. Base hit for Lucroy.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Bear down.
Gomez at the plate. Lifetime 222 average against the A's.
And just hasn't ever been able to get dialed in against this team throughout his career.
And it's fouled off. On the way.
1-2.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2. Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. Got him, and they're able to avert any more damage. Side retired. Boy, a manager loves to see this. They come out hard, put up a few. The Brewers on top, 3-0. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Some fans bundled up in their jackets, a little chilly. And in the batter's box, it's Carter. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And Oakland their first hit. That will bring up Josh Reddick.
Well, the way this inning is starting off right now, it looks like there's going to be some good production coming out. 3 outs to go and already someone on base.
Swing and a miss and a ball out of the zone.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. And he fouls off another one.
Well, you have an 0-2 count, and that pitcher comes up in the strike zone. You know he's looking for that strikeout. Now you've taken a little bit of confidence away from him with the fact that you can foul that pitch up in the zone off to live to see another day.
We're going to take a look at the 12-6 curveball in the K-cam.
A great choice right there to come back with the breaking ball after getting him the pitch before with that off-speed pitch, caught him off guard.
And John, you usually call that a little jelly-legging going on.
Yeah, Gary, that little hesitation right there, the little wobble, that means you didn't pick it up well.
He sends this one in the air towards center. Whoa, Gomes with a fantastic play. Had to lay himself out, but he comes away with it.
Well, the key isn't the catch at the end. The key is first step. He got a great jump on it, and that's what allowed him to run it down.
And it's Norris at the plate. Runner on first, 2 away. Swung on and fouled away. Take something off that time. In control with the count now, 0-2.
Well, 0-2, he likes to start the ball in the zone and then break that curveball out of the zone. You better be ready for it and have some patience.
Lined, foul towards third. The 1-2 pitch. Oh boy, that one went all the way back. That'll easily move the runner up. And he's safe at first base. Yikes, that's a stolen runner right there.
Well, swinging a bad pitch out of the zone. The catcher could not keep it in front to get the out. Could be a costly mistake. We'll see how it affects the rest of the game.
And Segura's in the box. Cutter just misses. 1-0.
Good running movement on that pitch in on the hands for the hitter. He laid off, but couldn't do anything with it anyways.
And this is bounced foul to the left side. He baffled him with a curveball. 1-2. The pitch. That swung on, hit on the ground. Rosales gets it. So Segura is set down. It's Narberson at the plate. Swung on, popped way up to shallow right. This one to Sizemore. 2 away.
Just an easy pop to second base, and as a pitcher, you'll take those all day long.
And a chance here with 2 down for Aoki. Here's the first pitch. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike 1.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
And with 2 strikes on him now, Aoki needs to protect that strike zone. Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And he can't pull the trigger. Aoki strikes out. So there's a 1-2-3 inning for Tom Malone. Tough start, starting to improve. He allowed 3 in the first, shuts him down in the second. And we've got Rosales at the plate. He deals. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And Segura dives to get it. And he's out at first. What an out. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
Well, he showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
And it's Malone batting. It's fouled off. And LaCroix is calling for the pitch. 0-1 is a slider for a called strike.
Well, that's what the breaking ball does. It starts in the zone and breaks out of the zone. Usually a good low ball hitter can try to do something with it. Let's see what he can do.
This one's grounded to second. And Weeks fields the ball. And he throws to first in time, out number 2.
Well, great work on the mound right here. Consistent, solid pitching. Great approach. Retired 6 consecutive batters.
And Coco Crisp to bat. Lifetime 1 for 8 against the Brewers. To left center. And that'll put Crisp on at first.
Well, you know the pitcher was hoping to get that 3-up, 3-down inning. Little bit of a breather inning, but that single will extend this one a bit here.
And we're going to see Sizemore here. He struck out last time through. Lined hard down the left field line. Into the corner, likely extra bases. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. And he crosses the plate all the way from first base.
Well, the pitcher left us one over the middle part of the plate, right where the hitter can make contact. Good piece of hitting.
Boy, with a run scoring there, that's a pretty fat pitch in an RBI situation.
Keep the rally going.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes batting with 2 down. Well, it's the offensive job now. Get this ball club back into the ball game. Plenty of time, and they're putting a push on.
Gary, that last at-bat is exactly the kind of at-bat that they needed. Quality, professional approach, putting it in play. Now they're in a position maybe to tie this thing up early on.
Towards center field, Gomez is there, and that's out number 3. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
And let's take a look at how this game is going for Bob Melvin. His club's moving in the right direction offensively. Last half inning, pitching is now critical to give his guys a shot. They try and get this tied. Taps this one foul off to the left. And here's the pitch. And it's 0-2. Ricky Weeks, he'll be swinging if it's close. And you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
I think he's throwing that curveball just a little bit too much. I think he needs to mix things up a little bit more to make that pitch more effective.
You know, one of the things I've noticed that when you look at the amount of times he's throwing his changeup, which is his best pitch, he's basically ignoring it and favoring the others today.
Now up with 1 down. Here's Ryan Braun. Back up the middle. The dive. Rosales, he's up with it. Throws in time to first. What a play. Great play made. Boy, middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
Well, he stretched out as far as he could possibly go to be able to make the play. Gold glove effort.
And Aramis Ramirez stands in. 2 down. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that 4-seamer.
Swung on. That is hit. Oh, wow. That was close right there. He just managed to get out of the way. That brings up Corey Hart.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. Well, it was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. And in the batter's box, it's Carter. Already had success so far in this one. He got a single off Narveson.
Now, he hung in well on the breaking ball last time. He got a hit. It doesn't mean you can't use it, but you may have to go a different zone with it or throw it out of the zone to get him to chase.
And the 4th inning underway. It is an 0-1 count. Now, this is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types that were thrown that have been hit for a base hit or better.
Well, that slider of his has been hit 2 times.
You know, with a few runs he's given up, I'm not sure that a pair of hits is really a big concern for him. He's come out of the gate strong and has definitely been in control when he's gone at the hitters.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout. It's Reddick at the plate. Not a lot of people in baseball had Josh Reddick breaking out like last year. He showed he can be a middle-of-the-order player, power. Had 32 home runs in his first full Major League season. 0-1 count as that started off with a strike. And for Reddick, there were stretches of the season where he showed his growing pains. League adjusted to him, but start to finish, he found a way to get the better of it, Steve.
Well, there were peaks and valleys, no question about that, but he's an amazing fielder. He's a tough, hard-nosed, gritty guy, and the ability to hit the ball to the ballpark, you got to love it.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Well, it's a huge breaking ball at 78 miles per hour.
And Donaldson's turn to hit. And he starts him out. There's a ground ball. And he boots it. But he recovers in time, makes the play. Good work. And they've got the lead in this ball game, and now they'll get two right-handers up in the pen.
Well, I want to see if they...
And we've got LaCroix now coming to the plate. Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance.
I'll tell you what, he's just very effective against these righties. The fastball is getting the job done for him. Ground ball after ground ball.
Oh, the way to the wall. There's the throw. Safe at second. He gets in there. Plenty of time.
Well, this could be a start of a great inning for these guys. You like to swing on this, and good hustle also to get to second base. Now, still 3 outs to go with the man in scoring position.
We'll see Carlos Gomez with the man on second. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat of the game against Malone.
Well, the cutter has been a very effective pitch for him. He got him on strikes the last time up. You know he's going to go there again, because even if he makes contact, it won't be on the center of the bat.
Well, it won't be as easy this time up, though, as he's seen that pitch now, and he knows that he'll go to it with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And Cespedes is going to play it. 1 down. And he looks that runner back to second base.
Well, this ball was well struck, but it stays in the ballpark. The left fielder is able to range back and make the catch.
An RBI chance. Segura, he wants to make contact. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he drops back, LaCroix is headed to third.
Now this ball hit toward the wall. You see the right fielder backpedaling. You don't recommend that because your head bounces around and you can fall, but still able to make the catch.
It's Narberson at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. This one's grounded foul, wide of first. Here's the delivery. Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. He's up with it. Oh, that is a bad throw. And LaCroix scores. So he's aboard on the error. But more importantly, a run scores.
Hey, Gary picks up an RBI. Good piece of hitting and giving himself a little bit of run support.
And a chance here with 2 down for Aoki. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
Talk about the importance of first pitch strikes. Well, this shows you here he's retired 6 hitters in this game after he's throwing a first pitch strike.
First pitch on the way. And that breaks low and it even ends up in the dirt. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Good pitch on the outside corner. 1-2.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Hit in the dirt. Sizemore. Oh, what a wild throw. That'll bring Ricky Weeks to bat. Here we go with a breakdown of pitches that are outside the strike zone. We can see if he's getting the hitters to chase those pitches.
Well, when you take a look at it, I think what it shows is the hitters aren't chasing pitches out of the zone right now. He hasn't been able to expand the strike zone successfully, John.
Well, and that's why his performance has been subpar. Anytime you struggle with your command, it's not going to be a good day.
And it's 0-2. Ricky Weeks, he'll be swinging if it's close.
Well, when you swing like that at a changeup, you're very lucky you didn't hit it, or else it'd be an easy out.
And Ricky Weeks on a swing, strike 3. They score a run on one hit, and they strand a couple. And it's Norris at the plate. Last time up, he went down swinging, striking out against Narveson.
He saw the changeup as the put-away pitch in his last at-bat. You got to believe he's got to be looking for it somewhere during this at-bat as well.
Here it comes. 0-1 pitch is a change, swung on and missed. 0-2. And a moment here to see how this pitcher has been mixing up his pitches.
When it's working consistently, stick with it. But considering how he usually pitches and how he usually finds his success, today he's been throwing a lot of that 12-6 curveball.
You know, I understand kind of mixing up your pitches here and there, but when you do that, you need to use your best pitch. His four-seam fastball is his best pitch, and for whatever reason, it hasn't been part of the plan.
Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1. And LaCroix is calling for the pitch. Takes something off that time, in control with the count now, 0-2.
Well, that's an awfully big hack for such a slow off-speed pitch. Came up empty.
That one goes foul. And a ground ball, Hart. He's up with it. And he steps on first. That's the second out. And it's Malone batting.
Narveson is dominating this lineup, just absolutely flat-out dominating.
And here's a quick chance to look at how this guy has been mixing up his locations to this lineup.
He's trying to keep the ball down, but he's having trouble getting a strike call.
He makes contact, line drive. That's going to be a wrap. Final out of the ball game.
Well, they treated their hometown crowd to a phenomenal pitching performance in this one. A big win on the shoulders of their pitchers.